The American Academy of Pediatrics last year summarised everything that was available worldwide and looked at the impact on the baby of a whole range of things and came out with a very clear conclusion that alcohol did more damage in terms of growth, in terms of development, in terms of learning than any of the Class A drugs.
And
so,
Mary,
doctor, so anybody who's saying just the odd glass, everything in moderation, it won't do you harm, are you saying zero tolerance?
Absolutely. I think the message has got to be very clear. No alcohol is what people understand. The present guidelines are desperately confusing and nobody really understands them.
I mean, it is the Chief Medical Officer is actually reviewing those guidelines at the moment, but those results won't be out until the summer, so it's obviously something that's being looked at. And a young lady who knows all about the damaging effects of drinking while pregnant, this is Jade. Jade is 17 and does suffer from fetal alcohol syndrome, and she's here with her adoptive mum, Alison. Jade, I'm going to come to you in a moment, but just want to ask Alison, we said you adopted Jade.
Yes.
How old was she when you...
Jade was 5 when we adopted her.
And so you weren't told
no.
that she could possibly have fetal alcohol syndrome?
No, not at all. It was completely denied. In fact, we have 3 and they're all from different boroughs and none of them had a diagnosis and all 3 have.
Jade, did you know before anyone else? Did you know something was different, something was wrong?
Well, not really. I guess when my mum found out was when I found out, because she never really kept secrets from me. And when I was growing up where I lived, when I was younger, it was very sort of difficult time because I was changing a lot with different people and it was all very hyperactive, no rules and boundaries, so I guess that never really helped in the first instance.
OK, but let me ask you this, and could you explain to us what is the consequence of this syndrome? What way does it affect you?
Sorry. I guess it affects my ability to do normal everyday things because I present well and I can obviously write well or, you know, do creative things, but other things like remembering to lock the door when I go out the house or remembering to pick up my keys or whatever, that's just...
So is it short-term memory then is difficult for you?
No, it's just remembering the common sense things, I guess. It's not really there. And that's the most frustrating thing about it is that I look bright to professionals, and that's where the problem comes in because they can't see that there's a problem. They go, oh, she's fine, she can hold a conversation, she's great, but really...
Well, exactly, as you're doing now, you're holding it very well and looking
But if you said, oh, I'm popping out for an hour, if you go out, lock the door, I'll probably go out, leave all the doors wide open, the windows, come back, burgled.
Make sure you put the fire guard on or all that sort of thing. Have they actually done some sort of scan on you? Can people tell you where you're actually damaged and how you're damaged?
I could tell you that. They haven't done a scan on Jade, but they have done on many children. And it's mainly the front and over the top of the brain, and it's mainly executive functioning, which is remembering to do X, Y, Z in life. So, yes, you can present here, but actually remembering things, putting them in the right order, understanding money, organisation. For example, Jade's just been in Panto all week, star a leading role. She couldn't have done that without me going, you've got to do this, you've got to do that, you've got to do that. So with support, many can, and obviously Jade is 95% of those with the syndrome don't have the face and don't appear to be disabled
Doctor,
until something
facial,
happens.